I'm a self-made dad. I know what triggers feel like. The anger, the frustration, and most importantly, the regrets afterward. Telling myself to calm down doesn't help release that tight squeeze feeling in my chest. For some of you, maybe you've tried taking deep breath because that's the most popular advice. Or maybe you even took it a step further and worked with a therapist. But both are temporary solutions. The next time your kid doesn't listen to you, you will either lash out or suppress your emotions again. I used to take out my frustration on my daughter, and I regretted it every single time. She's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I love her to death. And that's why I can't let her go through the same trauma I did. So one day, I look her in the eyes and make her a promise. I said, "Hey, kid, I'm sorry. I'll try to control my anger." It wasn't easy. In my 2,500 hours of dealing with my trauma, I went through multiple emotional breakdowns. The pain shook me to my core like nothing I ever felt before. The good news is my daughter saw that I was becoming calmer and more patient with things that used to irritate me. And since I can handle my triggers much better now, she surprised me with this card on Father's Day. I love her so much. So in this video, I will show you 3 things that will help you stop reacting to triggers. Number 1, notice how your body reacts. So whenever you feel that squeeze feeling in your chest, it usually comes with heavy breathing, a tight jaw, or clenched teeth. When that happens, just think to yourself, "Oh, I'm getting irritated." And then move on to the second step, which is accept that you are getting irritated or triggered. Now, this may sound simple, but it takes guts to admit that you get defensive because you are losing control over your emotions. I know this is a hard pill to swallow because of man's egos and our pride, but you will thank yourself for taking a step forward. Now, to find the root of your trigger, ask yourself, what is triggering me and why is this triggering me? The what is never, well, it's almost never the same as the why. I remember a time when my daughter came to me with her homework and it triggered me. So after a long day at work, I was already tired. And when I stepped out of my room, I saw all the greasy dishes in the sink, the cat litter piling up, and realized I still had to prepare dinner. And at that moment, I could feel my patience running out. So when my daughter still didn't understand her homework after a few tries, I lost it. I raised my voice, my words got sharp, and I gave it a serious look. But then I noticed every breath was taking more effort. I knew I was triggered. So I lowered my voice, let her know that I needed a moment, and step away. Then I asked myself, what's triggering me? And why is it triggering me? It turned out that my daughter wasn't the trigger. It was my mom. She would explode whenever I didn't understand my homework. She used to hit me with hangers, sticks, or whatever's next to her. It's an everyday thing. But the worst part, one time she grabbed a thick textbook, like thick, and hurled at me across the dining table. Luckily, it missed by a couple of inches. That was so traumatizing. You have no idea. Like, what the fuck did I do to deserve that? But once you figure out the why, you will understand it's not your kid's fault. And most of the time, it's our parents' reaction that traumatized us. And that tightness in your chest is the proof that your trauma is triggered. And that's why taking deep breath alone doesn't work. And following parenting tips isn't enough. I freed myself from triggers by making peace with my past. And that's why on this channel, I focus on helping traumatized dads question their triggers until the real cause comes up, so they can stop feeling small and finally become the calm, loving, and resilient dad their family deserves. My name is Alan. I left my product design career and started this new channel for the dads. You can fill out the form for a free call to share your stories or what you'd like to see more in my videos. The link is in bio. Please like and subscribe. Talk soon.